Hi love, before you start the project, I just want to let you know that the video this time is a little bit darker because my room doesn't get so much light. Now it's autumn, so yeah, enjoy the video. So here's the material we will need. In this project, I work with two different colors because my yarn is running out. The first one is this one, the first part that I made, and the yarn is from Stoff and Stil. This company, they only send the yarn to European country. So if you are in US, then you will have to find the yarn that have the weight. It's like a bulky weight, 17 pWPI. I will put all the info in the descriptions. So we use two color because, as I said, I don't have enough yarn. This is what I already made. We're going to make one more like this. So I decided to make the middle part in this color. Oh, the light is not so good at the moment. Yeah, gonna make the middle part in this color, and the side body, both sides, I will use this color. We will need the hook, 5mm hook, some stitch markers, yarn needle, and of course scissors. I'm going to make a small size. It's more like a XS size. So if you're going to make XS as well, then you can just follow me all the steps. Size XS, we're going to make chain of, now we make slip knot, then we make chain of 60. Chain, then plus 3, then you will block here at the chain number 60, then you will do double crochet in 4th stitch from hook. The 3 chain is kind of build up the yarn. So now you're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch across, in total of 60 double crochet stitch, like so. And here is how it looks, the first row of double crochet in each stitch across. And now we're going to do the second row, chain 3, turn our work. The second row we're going to do double crochet but back loop only. Show you how to do back loop only. So you do like normally, you chain 3 and then you take the yarn. And then here you see there's 2 loops, one in the front. Here is a front loop and one in the back. Normally we would do both in outer design that I have created so far. Yeah, but some we also do back loop only. So we just take the yarn in the hook and then we go to the back loop only like so. And then just do double crochet. Back loop only, back crochet. Like this. And this is going to create this kind of movement as you see here. Yeah, I will have to trim it out, but yeah, make very pretty, like a wave. It really look like knitting, no? When it's showing this kind of 3D, I would say that. So this is second row, And you're going to do this along across until the end. Make sure that you count the stitch so that you end up with 60 if you make the size XS like me. So you're going to do a back loop only, the second row, and the third row to row 14, you will repeat the second row. So you keep doing this, the second row, and then chain 3, and then work backward again, but back loop only, for 14 rows in total. And I will meet you there. And here is 14 rows that I have completed. And now we are going to do the side body. As you can see here, I already start some stitches. I start with first chain 1 and 1 single crochet in each of next 12 stitches, and half double crochet in another 13 stitches. So altogether is 25 stitches here. So as we already made 25 stitches, 12 of single crochet and 13 of half double crochet, together is 25 stitches. So the rest is another 35 stitches here. We are going to make double crochet, back loop only. It's always back loop only. So I want you to count and you don't miss any stitch. So you're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch across here, and all together with double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet will be 60 stitches. 12, 13, and 1 double crochet, another 35. Now I come to the end. The second row, we're going to chain 3, turn our work. Then again we do double crochet, back loop only. You're going to make, go back up, going to make 35 double crochet up, here it's just going to make one double crochet, back loop only, back here 35, just count 35, and then you will arrive the point where you stop with half double crochet. You actually can, for me it's fine without stitch marker, because if you count you don't really need a stitch marker. So yeah, but if you want to put a stitch marker, you already put in the last stitch of this one. This is the last of half double crochet from previous row. So you're going to make 35 of double crochet, back loop only, 35 stitches from here. Now I've made 35, and then I arrive here. I'm gonna remove the stitch marker. Here I do half double crochet for 13 stitches. 2, and then I will do single crochet 12 stitches. One single crochet in each stitch, total of 12. So the second row has made. And what you're going to do, you're going to repeat the third row. You're going to repeat, actually it's not the third row. This is 14. I count third row because I count just like 1 and 2 again. But let's do this. This is 14, right? We have all together 14. So this is like 15, row 15. Now we are row 16. So the row 17 will repeat row 15. And row 18 will repeat row 16. And row 19 will repeat row 15 again. So you kind of go back and forward in for total of extra of 5 rows, you know, like, yeah, so I have to count like 1, 2, and another 3. You just repeat back and forward like so. So I have finished 5 rows of this sloping the body side, or you can count as I have complete row 19 because we have 14 here, our last row. I put the stitch marker and we decided to make this as the neckline. So it's good that if you put a stitch marker, then you know, yeah, how many rows from here. So this is row 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you do the same color, you will not cut the yarn, but I'm going to cut the yarn and attach another color. If you do the same color, you just chain 3 and 1/2 double crochet up to, okay, I'm gonna put the stitch marker here as well. The last one is here. If you're not sure, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, good that I count. So I have to be this one. So if you do the same color, just like this piece, I do the same color. You don't have to change the color. As I told you, I'm changing the color because I'm run out of the yarn. And the reason I wanted to use this color by the side, just because when I attach both sides together, then it look neat, you know. It doesn't look, I don't know. This is just my preference. So if you don't change the color, if you have the yarn enough, then you just chain 3 and 1 double crochet back loop only until this is 35, right? So you will arrive on the 33. The last one will be this one, and then these 2 you will put it together. Now you will put these 2 stitch together. I'll show you then. It's easier to just do it. So this, I'm going to change to this color and attach the yarn, chain 3, I'll cut it later, turn our work, then just back loop only like usual. Like so. You're going to make 1 double crochet back loop only for 33 stitch. So I already have 33 stitches, and then the last 2 I put it together, and this how I put it together. Just put like so, and I chain 3, turn our work, and this row I'm going to put 1 double crochet back loop only along across, the second row of this side body. So actually is this one on the 20 is decreased, right? Because now we have 33. This is the last stitch, 2 together, and then this one just chain 3 and 1 double crochet back loop only across. Okay, actually this row is, because we have 35 from here, not counting this slope here that we make with half double crochet and single crochet. So here is 35 stitches from previous row. So this row here in row 20, we have 34, not 33, 34 stitches, because the last 2 stitches we put them together. So from 35 we have 34, and this one chain 3 and 1 double crochet back loop only back down here is also 34. We do not decrease anything in this row at all. And now the next row is row 22, 20, 21, 22. 22 we chain 3, 1 double crochet back loop only, and then the last 2 chain stitch we put it together. So we will have 33 stitches in next row coming. (32) and now I put it together. 33, like so. Now chain 3, and again return our work, and now we're just gonna put 1 double crochet back loop only in each stitch across, in total of 33 stitches. I finish it, this extra last row of 33 stitches. Now I'm just going to chain 1 and
cut the yarn much longer than this one, so in the end you can sew the side body together.
So now we're going to repeat this side. Repeat this side exactly like this. Start from, we're gonna repeat the row 15 in this side.
I suggested you to start from the neckline. You see the red stitch marker over there? So you will start also the other side from up there by chain 1 and 1 single crochet in the next 12 and 1 half double crochet in the next 13, and then just follow from the row 15 on till row 23.
So I have completed the other side as well, and I forgot to tell you, but you can also do with the second piece that you will make identical to this piece, because I already made this one and I didn't have the yarn long enough to sew. So the second piece I don't have to, because I can use the new yarn, but it's more comfortable when the last row chain 1, and if you leave the yarn long enough to sew the side in. This side I forgot, so I will just have to attach the new yarn. Now this is my second piece. This is the first piece. So you're going to make the second one exactly the same as the first one. And when you got the second part, then you have to find which side you want it to be inside or which side is going to be out. First, we're going to remove the stitch marker. Okay. I don't know yet if these two colors gonna be in the front or the back, but I think it doesn't matter because we can wear, it's the same anyway. Now I also, for me to choose which side is in and which side is out is more like which side that I feel more neat, you know. So you just find that part to be outside, and with the side that is a little bit more, you know, like bumpy or have some, but all these you can cut it later on. I will cut it later on. So let's say I take this side as outside. So I'm just gonna put this like so. This outside gonna be in at the moment because we're gonna sew, and then we're gonna flip it over. And this side is gonna be in, so this side I put outside. I put like this. And now it's time to sew it in together. And we're gonna take our yarn needle. I have two sides. I think I used the big one because the yarn quite thick. So when you have the yarn like so, then you sew it in. And to sew it in, very simple. Just make sure that it's aligned and go like this. I turn because I'm more comfortable with the right hand. So how I sew in, you can do any way you feel good. I'm just gonna put two loops together, like 4 loops. Okay. This, and I go over. Take this one. Any way that you feel secure. Just gonna do this way. So you will do this until the end here, last here. Before the armhole. So here, from here to here. So I finished this part, you see, it's very neat this way. I like it this way. So the last one I make a little knot so it's more tight. Later on I will sew this in. Now I'm going to do the other side as well. But this side I don't have the yarn. I have, but I don't think it's long enough. So I'm going to attach the new yarn. And basically I'm just going to do the same thing. And I start from here. I like to start from the bottom. So you just do your way, the way that you feel confident, feel good that it's, anyway it's work, just to make sure it's secure enough, you know. So, just, yeah, just sew it in till here. So I have already connect both of the body side, the body part. Now we're going to connect the neck area. I try different things and I come to this. I would like to do this way. So I'm gonna put two sides here like so and put in the end together.
So I have tried many things to finish the neckline. I end up with this method. I change the hook to size 6 mm because I use 2 strands of yarn. I put 2 ends together. I put the hook, I insert the hook, I chain 3 to connect, and I count the chain 3 as 1 double crochet. Then I do 1 double crochet in the end of the row, in each end of the row, until I arrive to the other side, and then I put back and front together again. Then I make 1 double crochet to connect that both together, and then again I put 1 double crochet in each of the end of the row until I arrive to the beginning that I chain 3. Then I slip stitch with the 3rd chain from the beginning. For the second row, I chain 3, count as 1 double crochet. Then I put 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Then I skip 1 stitch, another 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. I skip 1 stitch and then 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. And I repeat this until I arrive to the beginning, where I start with 3 chain. I slip stitch on the 3rd chain of the beginning. Then for the row number 3, I chain 3 and 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and that's how I finish. I only do 3 rows, then I chain 1, I cut the yarn, I sew it in the end. But if you make different size and the neckline is still too wide and you wanted to make it more smaller, then you will repeat the 2nd row and the 3rd row 1 more time. I also only crochet back loop only from the 2nd row and the 3rd row. And that's it. Now we are done with this top. You can sew the yarns in everywhere that hanging around and put it on. Take some picture, post on Patreon site, because this video tutorial is only shared for exclusive pattern only. And also I will add it for those who purchase the written pattern, but it won't be shared on YouTube channel. I hope you like the video tutorial, and yeah, post some picture on Patreon site, also on crochet group, as well as sending me by email if you wanted to just share with me. I always happy to see what you make and how you feel about the tutorial, and let me know if it's easy to understand and anything you want me to improve, if the voice is okay, the sound is okay. Alright, I see you next tutorial. Enjoy the autumn. Sending you all so much love. See you later. Bye.